Hey, welcome back to the Dutch and Denver podcast.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, I am Dutch, and I am in or around Denver. Who knows?
Maybe Hollywood. Maybe a veterinarian clinic.
Guys, if you knew what it take to put this shit show together tonight, you would donate every dime you've ever made. Because most of these people have like producers and people who help with the podcast. I have 5 people who actively participate to fucking this up.
2 of them are dogs.
Are you going to defend them?
No, but they don't know what they're doing.
Okay, well, what about Russell and Eugene? Boom.
Oh! Get what you're doing there.
So, again, I actively try and have a live podcast for you guys. There's 5 people that actively try and fuck me in the ass and not pay me for it. By the way, we're going to start an OnlyFans where either Hollywood or I just jacks off. Give us money.
3 months.
Because we're actually trying to hire a videographer, like a professional. So I don't have to do this. I don't have to be fought. It just works. He's expensive. That guy wants like 25, 30 bucks a show. I don't speak Chinese. He's going for the cake. All right. But we got it done.
Oh. So, Coca-Cola Dream World Zero, which Dutch is a big fan of Zero Coke.
Hate that. Couldn't do it, man. I tried so hard. Couldn't do it.
It's
Oh,
delicious.
wait a minute. I'm sorry. Welcome back to the Dutch and Denver podcast that is almost trying to be train railed. Here's my co-host, Hollywood Higgins.
I'll have a blue. Go ahead.
No longer than 30 seconds.
Chris. Oh, you're going to get. I'm singing it
You
so
know, you get DMAs.
I'm going to sing it so perfectly, they're going to think it's copyrighted material. Okay.
Can someone hand me my phone or tablet?
One or the other.
Let me just throw it here because that'll stab it. No, don't actually throw that. Good God. No, tablet would be better.
Thank you.
All right, our topics are on here.
Oh, we have
Not
topics.
that they're gonna matter because this is just a goddamn shit show.
I was hoping that you would try some of this on camera.
No, dude, I'm not drinking horse cum.
It's bull milk, not horse.
Yeah, I'm not drinking bull. Cum.
It's just straight from Liver King's ranch.
All right. Can we talk? And this is all right. We're going off the rails, but this is a big problem that I'm having with like fake people on social media for clicks. I get it. It sells. I still fucking hate you. Like there are many people that will attribute to how I am on this podcast is how I am in real life. Drunk and angry. Yeah, see? We got the cheap seats hollering shit out. And how Hollywood Higgins is in real life, he's an actual professional wrestler. Like the guy's wrestled. Like this is Hollywood Higgins. He's not making this up for social media or anything like that. He's an actual professional wrestler. Now, outside of being a professional wrestler, he's fucking Hollywood Higgins. He's not a piece of shit. Like when he's nailing Mindy up against a wall,
Like Jesus.
but when him and Mandy are doing the loving, he's got red sunglasses on with a mullet and a mohawk. Like this is him. He lives in LA. He has no concept of reality. We're not fake social media people. That's the point. Now we can get into Liver King. You guys know him. He's the hairy, ripped bastard who's like, I eat liver and
He smells.
only eat meat.
He smells terrible.
You smelled him?
I got the bull cum right
From him?
from the ranch. So when I got there, it's probably probably a 20-minute hike up his driveway, middle of nowhere in Texas. and then he got get on an ATV, and then he just lives in a cave.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, well, maybe he just does it for
No, he
yeah.
lives in a giant fucking house because the guy makes $1 billion a year.
Well, maybe it's just some random homeless guy that gave me
No, he's a piece of shit. So he told everyone like he's all natty, which I've just learned what that was off of the TikTok, the Instagram, and all that. Is that
I mean organic?
no? He doesn't. Well, he claimed not to use steroids, and then it turns out that he does. I mean, obviously, like I'm not a ripped feller. I'm not any of that. But I know if you use steroids, like I can see that Joe Rogan does. The Rock does. All those guys are like 40 and 50.
The Rock though is he never was. I don't think he's ever been asked directly on camera. Like, "Do you use
Well, you don't
steroids?"
have to ask that.
I know, but they asked Sliver King, and then he lied about it. That's the problem.
That's the other. No, not only did he lie about it, but he also sold supplements under his name. It was like, hey, if you want to be like me, buy this stuff. A bunch of Test, Deca, and Winthrop. You should do that too. He never mentioned that part.
Yeah, he used it definitely to make more money, but he was a multimillionaire before.
Sure, it's fine. Guys, the dogs are gonna bark. They've been cooped up. I was angry about it earlier. I'm not now. If you don't like dogs barking, welcome to the club. But it's gonna happen. So come over here. We have a corgi and a
Mutt,
no,
Sharpei Shepherd,
a Sharpei
Shepherd,
shepherd.
Mutt.
That sounds kind of gay.
Off the streets, Sharpei rhymes with gay.
Again, guys, it's fine. I'm over it. Hey, here, Gypsy, look at me. It's okay. It really is. Let him bark. Let him squeak. I'm sorry. I was real angry a minute ago. I'm better now. And I'm apologizing to the internet and specifically to Mandy, our Asian, and my Gypsy. I'm really sorry. Okay? So can you all just please smile at me so I'm not so terrified? No. So I'm in super trouble when this gets cut off. But for now,
Right, though, you make me look great.
we need a professional. You guys have to give us a bunch of money so we can hire fucking professionals. I'm not going to use it. Hollywood's got to feed his addiction because. Wait, are you natty?
Oh, I'm natty.
Really? Why don't you do like drugs? No, not like fun drugs, but like.
Oh, I was gonna say I use a lot of drugs. I'm only 32, but once I hit 40, 50,
You gonna do it?
50 is the number I agree with my buddy to start getting freakishly huge.
Well, why aren't you freakishly huge now? Like that'd probably be good for us.
Oh, it's freakishly huge.
Yeah,
I can get pretty
you
big.
could do a podcast without a shirt on.
I can do that right now. It's just gonna be 3 months of dieting. I'm not gonna sell supplements. Maybe we can sell.
We should sell supplements
and
like rum ham, whole
we should just sell rum ham.
and rum.
We should sell like jerky and call it rum ham.
I made jerky. It was pretty good. Even the gypsy liked it.
Start marketing stuff.
Well, we do. We have merch. Go buy Dutch and Denver stuff. Nerds.
How much does Bowl come really? What's the profit markup on that?
I don't know, man. How much are you gonna pay to have a jack off a bowl?
Am I natty still? Drinking bowl milk? Because like the benefits is basically taking steroids, but liver control.
The guy's fake. That's what we're after. And that all right. So that's what I want to sort of. Everybody.
He's not real, or he's.
Well, he lied about stuff.
I touched him. I shook his hand. I'm pretty sure he's real.
How tall is he?
He's like
5'9".
No, he's probably almost legally a little
midget.
Yeah, like 4'11", 5 foot.
Well, a legal midget, I think, is what 4'10".
4'10", yeah. So he's basically Danny DeVito with a beard and giant muscles.
Mandy just pounded whatever was in her glass, put a mouthful of chocolate cake in, glared at me, and is leaving.
They're walking out into the freezing cold weather of California, which is probably 50 degrees.
Guys, we can we get the camera turned around on both of them? Oh, she pulled out a knife. All right, fake on the internet. I get it. Like I understand you want to make money and stuff. Like Liver King, I got it. Girls on Instagram and TikTok, like you have your tits out, and you're like, I just want an older man with a dad bod to love me. No, you don't. And I don't understand why that sells and this doesn't.
It's wild to me that OnlyFans exists at such like some of them are making millions of dollars, but there's like all this free porn on there.
But it's not free.
Like
They
porn?
got
No,
no,
like
they get residuals and stuff
I
because
mean,
there's ads.
I mean I don't pay when I use porn.
I know you don't, but there's ads because you like you click the ads.
Yeah, but in order to see someone's OnlyFans, there's a subscription fee. So that's what's weird to me that someone would pay. There's like millions of beautiful women or men that like you're into guys too. There's
Dude,
beautiful men out there.
no, all right. So I think the difference is like the porn that is on Pornhub has already been sold. Like it was already a DVD. It was already on a pay site, and they made the millions off of it. And Pornhub gets ads. Like they have ad revenue,
Yeah,
and I think that's what they do. So it's not necessarily like it might be free for us, but there are people that click that ad that's like DM me and I'll respond to because they don't understand that. Like, guys, I know you've heard this. What the hell is that whistle? Oh, it's a computer. Okay, so guys, I know you've heard like all these OnlyFans accounts will like respond to your DMs and stuff. They don't. And I I know other people have told you this, but I'm telling you this. What they do is they fly these girls out, they take all the pictures, they make an OnlyFans account for them, and then they hire people to respond to the DMs. That cute brunette with the huge knockers who just showed you her pussy is not responding to your DM. I fucking promise
like some Russian guy in a farm.
you. Or yeah, it's some dude who had the late shift at McDonald's and now, or probably a girl, because they're better at like fucking with you. But you're not actually talking to that OnlyFans creator. And again, I don't have a problem with it. I think maybe my problem is like, so everyone on the internet, minus Hollywood and I and a couple others, are pieces of shit, fake. Um, like one of them, there's this one in West Virginia, maybe not, but very pretty girl, huge knockers, kind of thick, gorgeous. She has a husband, you know that, right? Like it's all over the place, and she's like, "Well, I'm a 30-year-old single at home." No, you're not. No, you're not. Just say I'm a married girl. Here are my boobs. People will still give you money.
I think it's just a testament to how lonely men are in this.
Fucking embarrassing.
How
And
pathetic and
I
lonely.
also, I'm not only gonna shit on the OnlyFans girls. I'm gonna shit on people who are contractors on those social sites. Like this is how you do stuff. That is not how you do stuff. Do not get any information off of TikTok, Instagram. No, those guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. Stop following their life. No, god damn it, what the fuck's wrong with you people?
There is a little bit of resentment on my side because if I got paid $1 million to jerk off on cam, I'd probably do it.
Would you guys? Would you pay $1 million? Well, no, you don't. So it's subscription. So we need like a lot of people to watch.
So we need 1 million people to pay $1 a month.
Here's, I think we get 10. No, no. If you get 100K a month, I'd be happy.
Yeah, but
See, that's only 1,000. No, 10,000.
10,000 people, $10 a month watch them jerk.
But you have to do it with weird shit, like smash a banana on your dick and jerk off with it.
How would that work?
I don't know, dude. Get a banana, a ripe one.
Raise a plantain. I'm half Puerto Rican. fry it up. Like
Are you gonna put a hot plantain on your dick?
I think some Puerto Ricans probably have some weird fetish. Just don't is,
Or get some whipped cream? Or drink bull cum and jack off? I got it. If you drink we'll measure it, and you drink 3 ounces of bull cum,
Just drink like 7
just
glasses
listen to me.
for free though.
All right, but we'll measure it. Like you drink, let's say you drink 3 ounces of bull cum, and then 3 hours later you jack off, and we'll measure the amount. This is taking a very odd.
So you have to be in the room and like I'm jizzing in.
No, you
a
measure.
measuring
I
cup?
won't be there.
You said we, so I figured.
We, as the collective owners of your OnlyFans,
They're gonna have like a measuring.
so you just
cup.
come into a measuring.
that you're holding.
Well, no, hold it. How many hands do you jack off with?
Like 2 hands and a foot.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I only jack off.
Yeah, it's weird. I do this. I close my eyes, spin around like 6 times. I'm a little bit dizzy, and then I just start swinging my hands around. See what happens.
You jack?
Yeah. It's not comfortable though.
Maybe we should do full on porn with you.
No, it's like I really have to shove my fist into my stomach. Pretty painful.
I'm sure someone wants to see painful mass. Holy fuck! This has gone off the rails. We
Yeah.
haven't even started yet. We're talking about you jacking off with bull cum and bananas.
So I saw this meme thinking of older things. That was we're close in age, I think. You remember One Man, One Jar? Internet sensation.
No, I remember Two Girls, One Cup.
So it was before that. So it was like this meme. It was on Instagram or something. It was like I'm gonna confuse like the younger generation, and it was just a guy hovering over a glass jar, and like anyone that's like Gen Z or X or the fuck it is after millennials are super confused. Anyway, when I was in high school, maybe even 8th grade, there was a video of a guy set the camera up, squats naked, shoves a glass jar up his ass. Then he starts going to pull the glass jar off, and it breaks in his ass. And then he keeps filling.
Wait a minute.
He
What?
keeps
Start over. I wasn't listening.
Grown man naked, squats, puts a jar completely up his ass, and
Yep.
and that's not bad enough. And it's just him with the camera propped up, so he's alone. He goes to start pulling it out, and it shatters in his ass, and there's blood everywhere. And he calmly, this is the worst
What
part.
the fuck
And
kind of porn are you watching?
It's not a porn. It's one of those 2 girls, 1 cups like viral shit.
That's porn.
Yeah,
I
but no
jacked off
one
to that.
maybe, but people watched it for the insane factor of someone shitting in each other's mouth. But anyway, the
That's
worst.
what that was?
The worst part was he calmly takes the glass out. He's like,
was shattered. How did he take it out?
he reaches up there and pulls out giant chunks of glass,
Shards of
and like
glass out of
blood
his ass.
and blood's just dripping down because the camera's still filming.
And how much money did he make off
I don't think anything because it was like it might have been pre YouTube. This was like Pain Olympics, Rotten.com. Remember that? Like E-Bombs
that?
World,
Yeah.
all that crazy shit. The Pain Olympics where the guy just cuts his dick off, or he cuts his finger off with pair of
Okay,
pliers.
no, I do not remember that. Never watched that stuff. Dutch Endeavor does not condone cutting your penis off for YouTube views.
No, he cut it. I don't remember. It's
Let's
fucked
move
up.
on. Holy fuck, is this gone weird?
You should pull it off. Can you pull it up?
No, we can't.
Post.
Whatever I will show up. No.
Yeah, we'll put it in post. Just put a link
Let's
to it.
talk about things that are slightly less shitty. And I know you guys have heard about this because we're late, and I apologize for missing last week. We went out and got drunk, right? Last Thursday with your buddy.
Yes, and then I had some kind of food poisoning where I probably shat my guts out for the next 3 days.
Okay. So we didn't have a podcast last weekend because we chose to go get drunk instead of doing this outside of here.
Yeah. It was on Skid Row. So Chatsworth used to be the porn capital of the world until California passed the law that you have to wear condoms in porn. So then the capital of porn went to Florida, but I don't know if they reversed that.
Way to fucking ruin it, California. Just like you ruin everything. So, the Gypsy went out tonight to buy hookah stuff for them, and she ended up spending a fortune on hookah tobacco. because a little dipshit was like, "Hey man, we can't sell this stuff after the first."
What?
Yeah.
They don't smoke enough. You know, there's a new law about flavor.
So there's
Oh,
a
the
new law, the
flavor. Cause
flavor,
yes,
and apparently, hookah got an exemption because it was cultural, but the place she went to said there's no exemption, and he has to quit selling the 1st of January.
well, maybe they can still like
Yeah,
have
so
hookah
they'll rack up the price. But what I'm saying, and I know this to be true, I think, is that all these laws that the dipshits in this state passed go into effect December 21st, and that is 5 days after the governor ratifies all the shit y'all voted on, which would be the 16th of December, which happened tomorrow. So he'll certify the election and all that crap. And 5 days after the certification, all those laws go into effect. For instance, no more flavored tobacco, which
yeah, I didn't think about hookah. I just thought it was just those vape flavors.
well, but some
That's so
so
stupid.
I have to do some research on this, but what I understood was hookah was exempt because of the cultural aspect. Vape pens have no cultural aspect except for being a douche. Like again, if you have a vape pen, you're a fucking loser. Like
I
that
have
is
a vape. I have a
don't be that.
vape. I just like it every
It's
once.
a douche flute.
It's a
Okay,
it's a little
smoke cigarette.
no, because this just has tastes like light.
That's the problem. Okay, that's marketed towards kids. Like here's my blueberry
So is
muffin flavored.
candy. We're not banning that for making little fat kids have diabetes and fucking die of heart attacks at 35 that the state
Well,
pays
actually, it
for.
is banned in New York. Like you can't sell big gold and shit. Oh, it is. We are banning that stuff. Like we're slowly getting rid of everything that's fun in this country because people are irresponsible and you can't pack a lunch for your kid. So Fat Bobby has a Slurpee and a king size candy bar because you're a shitty parent and fuck you.
British friend was so fucking like he was
Yeah,
a
you're even
no, he was elated because one of his birthdays, his now wife gave him a bunch of like the cereal that we grew up on is so bad for you, just marshmallows stuff that you can it's banned in the UK. You can't get like cereal like Lucky Charms and Fruit Loops. So like he got a bunch for his birthday and he was so fucking stoked. He's like, "Oh my god, like Lucky Charms and all this candy."
hear this. Think about that, fuckers. Think about that. The guy's birthday present was breakfast cereal, and he was happy. If you give me breakfast cereal, I'm knocking you out. I don't want marshmallows and Fruit Loops. But the little British feller was so happy to have that shit. And you guys like, oh, it's okay because men can't be women. So, California, no more flavored tobacco.
I look into that because I thought it was just for vape.
No, it's all they'll get rid of all flavors like menthol cigarettes, bye bye, wintergreen chew, all that gone. And I thought the exemption applied to hookah. The gypsy went and bought hookah tobacco tonight. Apparently, it doesn't.
She stocked up.
No, I mean, like, get it out.
Does it, does it go bad?
I don't know.
Sure, it
It's all in a Ziploc fucking bag. And so but you can go to a government facility in this state, shoot up your heroin, no problem.
I don't know how true that is.
No, it is.
Where?
Yeah. You guys have like government facilities, like safe shoot up spots.
I know in San Francisco they're giving out
No,
clean
it's a state.
clean needles.
No, they've always given out clean needles because the theory is like if you shoot up a clean needle, it's better than a dirty. All states do that. But you guys actually have facilities you can go to, safe places, where you can shoot up and get high and have a fuck around time. But Jamal can't have a menthol cigarette.
She just
You guys want to stay here, live here forever?
legalize everything
No.
and let the idiots die that take it.
Well, we already. Oh no, we talked about that at Thanksgiving. You guys missed our Thanksgiving, which I was on board with that. I was like, hey, legalize everything. But if you OD or do anything like that, you get no help.
And at least you'll have clean heroin. It won't be heroin or cocaine laced with fentanyl.
Well,
Which
it'll
is
still be
the,
laced. It's just like
not
if
laced. If you have like this is the thing. You have it regulated and taxed because how much money did I think New York had marijuana legalized for 2 months? And
no, Colorado's done it forever.
no,
And
but last year New York finally legalized marijuana. It made $2 billion in 2 months.
but it costs way more to deal with the shit fallout.
Marijuana?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
like a whole bunch of people move to your state and become homeless fucks. Again, we've been there, done that.
But if every state does that,
The point is yes, legalize everything, but you don't get Narcan. If you OD on something, you die. We throw you in a ditch, and a sweeper comes by and cleans up your piece of shit ass. You do not get Narcan. You do not get to call the cops and be like, "Oh my God, Bobby OD'd. Give him some shit." No, Bobby OD'd. Bobby's dead. Done with Bobby. Fuck off. All right. Then we'll get people who can handle their drugs, because that's a big part of doing drugs, is being able to handle it.
responsibly. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't even have to be responsibly, but if you want to get fucked up and cause problems, fine. But if you want to get fucked up and die, you don't get Narcan. Die. If you want to get fucked up and cause problems, fine. Somebody's probably going to shoot you, and we should just let that happen.
But there's a large percentage of the population that uses drugs responsibly, and they're perfectly functional.
Right.
If not, probably function
Like
better.
alcohol.
They probably
Just
function
let
better.
people fucking do that. And if you get a DUI, shoot them.
I don't shoot them, but like it's money to the state. They got to pay whatever.
Yeah, but if you kill like a family of four, no
yeah, that's
amount of money to the
well,
state is
a
gonna make a
DUI. You
difference.
said DUI, not got no wreck and killed someone.
Well, that's why everybody's worried about DUIs. Getting drunk and swerving isn't the problem. It's swerving into a family and murdering them.
Well, there's like 40,000 plus people die a year. Just that,
40,000.
just bad drivers.
Right. Yeah.
Not even DUI. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
shoot those.
I mean,
people.
it
You get
wasn't
a car accident. Boom, dead.
It wasn't even a law to have a seatbelt like the 90s.
I know, but
So-
if you get in a car accident, it's your fault. Hang 'em. I mean, if we want to let everybody do whatever the fuck they want, let's do that.
How do you feel about automation, driving cars, self-driving?
I mean, if they don't hit people, fine. But I tell you what, if one of Elon Musk's self-driving cars hits someone, hang him.
But I'm saying, what I said was a statistic I heard. I don't know how true it is, but it's like 40,000 plus a year die, and if automated cars only kill 10 a year,
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's a good trade-off, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we should have automated cars. None of you know how to drive out here. You're all assholes. You don't know what the speed limit is. You don't know how to You don't know anything. And we have traffic. The traffic is because you're all fucking retarded. That is the key to this. Is that if all of you just knew how to drive, you would have less. You'd still have traffic. You should have that one Asian lady who's like a Q-tip, like, I can't see over steering wheel, big problem, blah blah blah, and run into shit. Yeah, you'd have that. But the problem is the left lane you go fast. The other left lane also fast. Middle lane speed limit. The other two lanes is for merging. So if you're not literally getting on or off the highway, you need to be on the far fucking left going 80. That's how it works. And if you can't do that, oh,
I think the traffic problem here is because there's 20 million people, and if you look at the cars driving on the road, there's one person in the car.
okay. So what are you gonna do, John's thing? That's like
No,
ride a bike
you
everywhere.
should have a better.
No, but if you're all
you should have a better infrastructure for public transit.
no, it's super easy.
Los Angeles is built in a weird way where everything, you know this, how far apart we are, so far from downtown, and so
We're
far
not.
from no.
Again, if you all get in the left lane and do 80, no problem. The problem is there's one asshole not doing 80. He's doing 55. Pull him out of his car, smash his head into a Jersey barrier,
But
and
then there's the other
move on.
asshole that drives like you're saying, who is in the fast lane and he cuts across four lanes, causes everyone to slam on their
again,
brakes, slam on their
So
brakes.
you know that your exit's a mile away, so you get one lane over, drive a little bit, one lane over. All this is like how normal
And
fucking
then
people
the
drive.
impatient people are like, oh, I know this
No,
lane's
fuck those enforcement.
I know this lane's merging, but I'm gonna fucking stay here and go as
Right.
far as I can and cut
Pull
someone
them
off.
out of the
Yeah,
car, bash their head in with a baseball bat.
it's a large
Get rid of the
percentage.
impatient people. Get rid of the dumb people. Again, if we just got rid of stupid people, we would solve,
Yeah,
I
but
think, all of our problems.
then I think you'd kill 85% of the population of the
I'm
world.
fine with that. Don't worry, I'm okay. With
I'm pretty dumb, so I might be included in that. But
I'm fine.
I
With
think
that.
85.
I can find a new co-host.
Most of the population. Not. I wouldn't just say they're stupid, but
They're inconsiderate.
they're inconsiderate. They're in their own world.
Yeah, you're all inconsiderate assholes.
I think most people. I mean, in general, like, because your mind, your soul, like, you're the center of
So
your own
we're
universe.
the Gypsy and I are out looking for ribbon, and we're in a parking lot. And
ice cream, ribbon ice cream.
no ribbon for presents. Let's not even get it.
Okay.
But we're in a parking lot, and you know how parking lots work. Like you turn down one way, and all the parking spaces are that direction, right? And you go down another, and they're all the opposite direction because you're going the opposite fucking direction. Well, like 6 spaces in, a car pulls in, and they half pass the car, and then that car puts on their reverse lights. So the car driving down the alley sees this in their rear view, stops, and decides that they're going to back up and take that spot. Now, there's a bunch of people there because it's a holiday, so someone else is on this car down the alley's ass, and like a whole bunch of other people. And this person just keeps backing up. The person behind them is honking, honking. You're gonna hit me. They just keep doing it, and then the person backs up a little more, and it's just it all just trickles until everyone's so angry they want to murder someone. Now this person has got their front end right at that person's taillights. The guy in the parking spot still can't get the fuck out because everything's blocked because this stupid bitch wants to be in the closest spot they can get. And she is causing problems for everyone and just back. So then some lady gets out. The second car gets out, starts talking to the first. And then everyone backs out. And that lady goes on her way. I would have punched that bitch in the face and said, get your car out of the god. You missed that parking spot. If someone's backing out, you get like a 4 parking spot, whatever. If you're past the range, they can back out safely and drive out of the lot. It's not your parking spot. Get the fuck out of here. That's the other problem. I believe that if you're an asshole or a piece of shit or a dumb person, I should be able to follow you home or to wherever you're going, kick the shit out of you, and then move on with my day. Because next time you want to be a dumbass, you'll be like, well, last time I did something stupid, someone broke my knees with a baseball bat. I'm not going to do something dumb.
I just don't think they know they're being dumb.
There's no way you don't know that. Like the whole parking lot is honking at you.
They're just. I think they don't know.
Yeah, inconsiderate pieces of shit.
I think you're. Have you seen the movie The Purge? I think you'd love that movie. There's a few of them. I think there's 3 or 4. So one night a year.
No, I know how it works.
Yeah, you just.
I think that should be every day. Dumb people, just get rid of them.
Just one day of chaos. You keep a tally, like.
No, it's every day because eventually we'll get rid of dumb, and we'll just have functioning adults.
Or a bunch of psychos just want to kill people that aren't killing.
No, because all the cycles will be rubbed out by normal people. Like there's not that many cycles.
I don't know, because a lot of normal people don't have the balls to kill someone. So I think they might get killed by psychos before.
See you later.
It might get.
I'm normal. I'll shoot a psycho.
It might get overridden by psychos. No, but I think one day a year though might be not a bad idea.
I think every day of the year should be like get rid of dumb people.
Like we should take more from movies, like The Purge. We should do that. We should do Soylent Green. And they round up all the homeless people and they turn them into food.
I see Wild Wild West.
The Will Smith?
No. I mean the Wild West, like back in the.
Was it the Will Smith movie?
I challenge you to a duel, and dead person, move them on.
That's what they do in Texas, though, right?
Really? Yeah. We're moving to Texas. All right, current events. So the Uncle Brandon thought it'd be a great idea.
Dark Brandon.
No, no, the vice president. We don't we don't refer to him as the president.
That's true with every president.
I think Reagan. I think Clinton.
No, Ronald Reagan had just as bad as dementia as Biden.
Well, no, he got.
His whole self-defense or his defense, I don't
What
remember.
was the piss
I,
thing he
I don't remember because I'm fucking have dementia. It was his whole defense when we went to court.
But
And he was
Uncle
being
Brandon,
serious. He wasn't lying, like pleading the fifth.
Brandon figured it'd be a good idea to trade a black, gay WNBA player who, let's be clear about this, broke Russian laws. Okay, like it wasn't that she wasn't guilty; she was guilty. Decided to trade her for, and bear with me here, the Merchant of Death. I shouldn't laugh at that, but again, the guy's nickname is the Merchant of Death. That's not like my nickname is Dutch. That's Hollywood Higgins. My nickname is not the Ender of Worlds. This over here is not God amongst men. Like those are powerful nicknames. The Merchant of Death. Can you think of a better one?
Cool. Have you seen him on his like press tour?
Well, now or
Yeah, he's been like just like yeah, I know. America just lost its Christian values. Like he's acting like this saint. He's just like talking about America. He's just pushing propaganda, but it's funny because it's the Merchant of Death. He's just like, yeah, America's lost its Christian values. And
I
blah,
mean, we
blah,
have.
blah.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So again, the Merchant of Death. I can't think of a shittier person in the world. Well, yes, I can. Satan. So we didn't trade Satan. Thank Christ. But we picked a gay, or I'm sorry, gay only men,
you can say queer.
or no, I
Queer
don't
is
agree with that. Gay or lesbian?
Well, queer is all encompassing.
Can there be a gay woman?
Okay, homosexual.
We picked no homosexual is bad. Homo is
No, homosexual means that you like the
yeah,
same
but
sex.
homo is
Homo
no,
is
it is.
homo means same.
Okay, no, it doesn't. So
Sapien.
Homo erectus, Homo sapien, all men like same sapien, same erectus. No, that's man.
So what is hetero?
What?
What is hetero?
Hetero is same. You're a little bit.
Because you're heterosexual, you like the
Right,
opposite sex. So homo is opposite. You like
You would see how that world salad just fucks with you?
yeah, because the English language is horrible and
No,
words.
no, this isn't English.
No,
This is Latin.
no, but I'm saying like
All right,
English.
whatever.
The English
we
that we
traded a gay black lesbian.
Why does that have to do with anything? Then?
So this is. I'll tell you what it has to do with it. Is because this is the current meta. If you guys don't play video games, fuck you. This is the current meta of the administration. So, from what I understand, Trump had an option to trade the Merchant of Death for that Marine, Wheeler. He said no. I'm not going to release Satan for a Marine. And I think the Marine said, okay, I get it.
There wasn't a Marine that was involved in espionage. He got caught with 5 different passports in another country. So
I
it's
know,
just,
but I mean, who was he
a
spying
basketball
for?
player smoking weed or
Wait,
a guy.
Wait. Who was he spying for?
5 different passports.
Who was a United States Marine with 5 different passports in Russia spying for?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you can't be that dumb.
I would say
America. He was an American spy.
Do you know that? You have ins and outs. I'm just saying, people leave the American military and become merchants.
Not spies. Well, who would he spy for?
They said espionage.
No, but wait a minute.
He was charged with espionage.
Again, you're missing it.
He could be a hired gun that has
For who?
for anyone that would pay him to kill people.
Is North Korea spying against Russia?
Maybe they're
Well,
spying.
no,
they're
they're on
probably-
the same team.
No, they're spying on everyone. You don't think that they will spy on Russia?
No, they're on the same.
No, because once America's gone, they're gonna come after each other. They have
No,
spies.
they're not.
Yes, they are.
That's just.
You really think what was Hitler's plan after Japan took the United States? Just to shake hands and be like, "All right, buddy, we're gonna split the world in two." He hated Asian.
Japan was
Hitler hated
spying on Germany
because they had an agreement. But what was gonna
Well,
happen?
they have an agreement now. All right. Either way,
You don't think
Higgins
they-
doesn't know world politics, and I'll explain it to you.
I
He
just,
was spying for us. Okay, he was an
we
American
don't know
spy
that.
who got
we don't
caught.
know. We don't know that for a fact. I'm saying it is clear. And
We're not going to admit he was a
no,
spy.
It's very likely he was an American spy, but we don't know.
I'm gonna fucking stab Higgins.
'Cause he-
Where are my producers? Oh, they're walking the goddamn dogs.
You scared him off being an asshole earlier. He walked out so angry that I'm afraid.
But do you know how quiet it is for us to do a podcast? It's kind of nice.
The only thing that sucks is I all my bowl
You
milk.
can hop up and go grab some.
Yeah, but then you'll just talk.
Yeah, I
Fucking
can
talk.
jam. Here, I'll hold this. You go get more bull milk.
I don't have any more. I drank the whole fucking.
Oh, well, there's rum. But hey, dude, if you do me a huge favor, see those Yetis? Fill one half up with ice. All right, so now that Higgins is gone, I can explain how the real world works. He was an American spy. We fucked him. It's okay. That's how spies work. Yeah! You're fucked. And Trump was like, hey, man, I know you're a spy, but you're not quite worth, like, the merchant of death. Like, I don't know how to say this any better. The merchant of death. The guy is the merchant of death. I can't, yeah. If you want to trade Jesus Christ for him, I'm fine with that. Okay? Lesbian NBA or WNBA superstar, can we call her? This is the okay. Oh, but we also forgot this. Hates America. Well, got a lot of problems right there. Like black lesbian. Yeah. Well, yeah, but we know why they can't make enough money. Because women hate each other. No, it's women's fault. Yeah, why? Because it's a shitty project.
I like basketball, so I'll watch it. But I'm
You
not.
watch the WNBA?
If it's on like the playoffs and stuff, I don't follow it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I watch SportsCenter enough to know who's good, and then I'll watch the playoffs. I love basketball, but my only argument, because I know the merchant of death's a terrible person, unless you can devil on the shoulder, is like, hey, I only sold the guns to these bad people. I didn't make these bad people do all this bad stuff. That's the only devil on the shoulder, like devil's advocate. Like, I'm not a bad person, but the only thing I can think of against that argument, because people are like always saying, oh, why didn't you save this Marine spy guy? And it's like, I didn't know who the fuck this guy was until Brittany Griner got out.
Oh, you know it's from.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain.
That's what I'm saying is like there was so much call for there's so much call for Griner to get out by people petitioning.
Right. Which is fucking crazy because, again, we had an American Marine spy in the gulag. And us as a country were like, no, dude, I'm sorry. You fucked up and got caught. I know you were on our side. Blah, blah. But it's not worth the merchant of death. But Biden showed up and was like, hey, man, that gay lesbian over there kind of looks like a Sasquatch. That's worth the merchant of death. That's what I don't get.
It's just the pressure because it was 6 months
What
of
pressure?
all I heard I didn't give a rat's ass about her because she broke the law and she's stuck over there. But it's been 6 months of just when they get
Right.
Griner out, when they get
6 months
Griner out.
from who? The liberal media, and that's the whole issue. It's
Yeah,
like
and they got the pressure.
that's not a fair trade.
It isn't a
That
fair
is
trade.
trading the devil for an ant.
But I don't know.
No buts.
But I don't know. We don't know what else. The government doesn't tell us everything. They could have got a lot more out. They
Didn't get any more out of it.
They could have. They just don't tell us.
They didn't.
You don't know that.
I do.
It could be another agreement with Russia, like, hey, pull out of Ukraine, do this, do that. We don't know exactly.
Is Russia out of Ukraine?
We don't know. It could be like a long, like, hey, like after a couple months.
But if it's not, then what?
I'm just saying there could be other stuff involved.
There could be aliens on Mars.
That guy could be a Russian spy that got caught, and they're pretending he's American.
That could be that too.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, we don't know
We're just talking
exactly
about what happened. We traded literally Satan
And that's
or a lesbian.
and all that we know is that's what we got.
Right. So the Gypsy and Mandy are back. They don't look any happier. They look colder and a little bit more angry. So we're going to do our first ever 24-hour live podcast because we don't have the guts to face that. Actually, Mandy is smiling. I just need a smile out of the Gypsy to make this a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, it's not going to happen. God, I should have left today.
I'll be quiet.
Don't make it worse. Oh, I'll make it worse. Just to lighten up. I did lighten up. I apologized live on stream for the entire internet. Yes, I apologize afterwards. That's usually how apologies work. You can't apologize before you fuck up. So it's going to be a 48-hour stream because we can't not do this. He is very angry for what I can assume wasn't that bad. Again, I yelled at you. I'm sorry. Okay. Are you Lily White?
What?
What's that? Oh God. Yeah. First 48-hour stream. You don't have to do anything tomorrow, right?
I have a shoot at 8.
In the morning?
Oh, 8.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll work perfectly for our 48 hours. You can sign off right at that time. Holy Christ, dude. Williams won
Yeah. Yes. That was good. Not the season. The season didn't end well. At least the Seahawks won
the Heisman.
tonight.
That was a horrible game. Like, how are you so fucking bad
I
when
think
it matters?
he got hurt in the first quarter in that
I don't give a
scramble.
shit. Sit down. Let someone else do it.
Well, that's what I was telling you. Like, how long is this coach gonna let him play injured versus letting a backup get to the next? You know,
Then you can. SC has the best receivers I've ever seen. You could throw a blind duck up there and they grab it.
I get letting him that first half, but then if you're injured and then you sit a halftime out, you're not gonna get any looser. And maybe they shot him up with something. I thought that was gonna help, but
Well, you would think they would have, but it wasn't enough.
yeah, he
And
clearly.
you again. I've been there. Fucking shoot him up and give him the drugs and tape it tight. He can play. God, guys, they can't hear that. Go ahead. It's fine. This is why you fight. Because I said it's fine, and she just doesn't listen. Horrible loss. We, dude. Deion Sanders.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
Come on.
It's their squad, so
He's the coach of the Buffs. How many guys are gonna go to Colorado now just to play for the Buffs?
but like his success was in that what community college he was coaching at.
Doesn't it's Deion Sanders. If he called you up right now and said, "Hey, Hollywood, come play for Prime," you'd be there tomorrow.
Yeah, probably wouldn't make the squad,
No,
but
no, he's got you. But who's gonna turn Deion Sanders down?
oh yeah, can they afford him?
We signed him. I hope so. I mean, think about that, man. Prime calls you up and says, even Williams is going to go to the pros, okay? But say last year, and Lincoln says, "Hey, man, we're going to SC," or Dion calls Williams and says, "Hey, come hang out with Prime." You think Williams goes to SC?
I think so, just because it's maybe a bad example because they were together for a year. But if he was just another free agent and he didn't play with Lincoln, I think because he played with Lincoln, I mean the reason why he came.
If Deion Sanders calls you, man,
Yeah.
Prime calls you,
That'd be kind of hard to say no for sure. Do you think so? What year is SC leaving the Pac-12?
I think you got 2 years left, 25.
So is that enough time for Dion to turn your squad into a?
No, but there'll be Pac-10, and I think what's going to happen with smart money is Colorado will go back to the Big 12, which will be, I mean, you'll have Texas, TCU, I mean, some really big schools make some really big movement. But again, Deion Sanders, and it's not only like Deion Sanders like is a good coach. 'Cause I'm not sure he's a good coach. He's a uh, he's a figure. Like,
Yeah,
he's prime time, man. Like, do you know a better shutdown corner to ever play football?
yeah. He has that. They showed his speech from that squad,
Yeah.
and it's like he just has that character where he's like, I want
I
to play
mean,
for this
Deion
guy.
Sanders. Like,
He's
what?
he's gonna turn a guy that might be just like a percentages like 90% like great. He's gonna make that guy that extra 5-10% come at him just because he's the personality and he'll draw that from you. So
It,
even the guys he recruits that aren't the highest level are gonna play better than they would without
I
him.
mean,
So
again, it's Deion fucking Sanders. It'd be like, uh, Brett Favre fucking John Elway shows up and like you're a good quarterback. Like you're gonna be like, oh no, shucks, I'm not. No, you're not. You're gonna be like, fuck yeah, buddy, let's roll. Or if Tom Brady wasn't a weirdo.
I like the old gunslinger Favre for the dick pics league.
No. So Favre's problem was he played like too long. Like a lot of them, went out. Like Brady's playing too long. He's getting shit kicked. Brett Favre literally got fucked in the ass. He's so bad before he retired.
I mean, that season the Vikings though, and he had like a 500 plus yard game after his dad died. I was rooting so hard for him. I don't like the Vikings.
I fucking hate Favre.
I
The
like
Broncos beat him twice or once. I don't give a shit. But it was just like
he was into something about Mary, so I like him.
too long.
No,
Russell, come on, Chief. No, not a podcast. He's gonna knock three down.
he's over there.
Eddie, bring the water.
His face down there. He was drinking the bull's milk.
I mean, we can't make references to great Christmas movies if you're not gonna play along.
Hey,
How did a ball get there?
that's what she said.
Ball or
Hey, that's what she's asking.
how do you only have one test? You
I,
don't have three like everybody else.
no, I had three, but sometimes one just gets lost.
How do you lose it?
You ever like go to bed free balling it?
I sleep naked every night.
I move a lot in my sleep.
I don't lose a testicle.
Well, testicular distortion leads to the stems being removed. And you literally free ball it.
I don't believe you.
One time I was like in my upper rib. I had to push it back.
It went all the way up there.
How's your ribs doing?
Not great.
The McRib's
Still
back.
broken ribs. I think they're done.
McRib?
Yeah, it's over.
We're good?
Yeah, that was it. Have you been watching soccer?
No.
Or USA lost and who gives a shit?
I didn't even get that far.
It's so fucking boring, man. I can't watch an hour and a half of shit. No one wins, and everybody's like, "Have a good night."
I think you definitely have to drink while you watch.
Yeah, but it was on at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it didn't stop a lot of people at the local bars I saw.
Oh, I got yelled at for drinking in the morning. Right, we've got to do something about that. Her in the cheap seats is really. I got one throwing quick lips at me, and the other one throwing ice daggers. So, if the podcast isn't next week,
Might be dead.
well, no, that's because it's Christmas. But if it's not after that, I am dead. And The Gypsy and Mandy are to blame. Higgins will give you the name and number. My mother might. Your mother might. She seemed to like me. Dude, can we talk for 24 hours? Like, I'm afraid.
Oh, I can cut the tension in the air.
We're going to have to cut somebody with a knife.
I just start singing Christmas songs.
Can you sing? What Christmas song
Do 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 do.
do you know? No, keep going. What do you know?
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas where Dutch does not get killed in his sleep.
And I'm hoping that someone does kill me in my sleep. Dude, bad week. What else you got?
Can't think of anything else.
All right. So wait a minute. Next Thursday is we'll be back home. I'll be back. For the record, I'll be back in Denver next Thursday. Probably alone. Yep, definitely alone. Getting daggers, it'll just be me. Higgins, can you do a remote one?
Yeah.
Well, like you always do? But can you set it up to actually work this time?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back with the normal, like, he's on Zoom, I'm on Zoom podcast. Can we do Thursday? When is Thursday?
Christmas is until
In
Sunday.
case you morons don't know, your buddy has a birthday coming up, and I kind of expected to open up birthday presents on stream, but all of my friends fucked me.
When's your birthday?
They don't even know.
When's my birth? When's my birth? When's my birthday?
June 11th.
Not even close.
I do know your birthday.
Aquarius.
So August.
No. Aquarius.
April.
We're not that far apart. You're a Capricorn? What are you?
Oh, you are January. You're by Little Dick, or you're by Big Dick and Rusty. We can't say you're in January. I know this. You're like January.
I have my own friend named Big Dick.
Okay, but Big Dick is my dad.
Okay, I have Big Dick Nick. He's a baseball player, pitcher. You probably like him actually.
Everybody, my dad goes by. I guess my dad goes by Dick. So forever, I was Little Dick.
Richard Wiesel. Fucking A, cut it out.
Yeah, we gotta edit that shit out.
Whatever. I think
Might as well just say everybody else's. All right, either way, you're January 6th.
January 6th is my birthday.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, we were like that whole
When's
thing at
my
that
birthday,
whole thing
bitch?
at that thing at the White House. It was
When's
for
my
me.
birthday?
My birthday's not January 6th.
You just said it was.
I was joking because
So,
January
Gypsy-
6th is that fucking thing that happened. Yeah,
No, show me the numbers on your hand.
he doesn't remember.
He doesn't know your birthday.
I don't know anyone's birthday besides.
Andy, when's his birthday?
That's what
January Hands?
Facebook is for.
I
The
don't have fucking Facebook.
book face. Look at this fake anger she has.
I know.
She just wants
Like,
another
you're either
fucking
gonna
ang-
have great
she
sex
wants-
tonight or a trip to the ER.
Yeah, I'm gonna have great
They're all
sex.
mad at me.
Great sex could lead to a trip to the ER though, so it could be.
Actually, no sex leads to trips to the ER too. Not. When is your birthday, fucker? January what?
January is the month of my birthday. 1990.
Just give me the goddamn day
I'm
so
a-
I can send you a present.
Oh, you don't need to send me. You just need to be. You just need to shake my hand and say,
I won't be
Oh.
here for that because I'm gonna be somewhere else. Well, probably not. But
January. Is that less than? Is it going to be 80 degrees in Colorado?
no, but you're not coming there. I'll just be in another state. I won't be in Colorado. Well, no, I actually won't because the gypsy's still mad at me.
Well,
Further.
we might go to Mexico, so we can meet up in Mexico.
Yeah, that'd be someplace.
Well, she can get away with it
No, we just
scot
don't tell her where in Mexico. It's
Yeah.
pretty sweet
Oh yeah, big
country.
multiple states in Mexico.
Dude, how do you trust her?
That's been over 8 years. I have no other choice. She could have killed me so many times. I'm a heavy sleeper.
I think she might do it tonight.
She could probably circumcise me in
Wait,
my
you guys
sleep.
are going home, right?
Yeah.
Good, because I don't want her here. When I fall asleep, she will slit my throat.
Or worse.
All right, we gotta get it. When is it? What day?
24th.
Oh, I didn't know that. That was.
Yeah, I was like, we've never said birthday.
And she was born.
Remember you said December, but I don't know if you ever told me the actual date.
Yeah, just you guys know when it is. Send me birthday present.
Okay. Play-Doh, edible Play-Doh.
Just bourbon and Copenhagen. Oh, that's just awesome. And the 24-hour stream will continue. Or coming up after this break, our next guest will be.
We're gonna link a post to Evan Williams to a certain PO box, and
No, you can send it to my house.
straight to
Make
this.
sure the cops come and do a welfare check.
Mhm.
Holy shit. All right, this didn't go the way we planned, but it worked out. If you don't see me next week,
You're dead.
yeah, and I will. It's going to be in a letter sent to all of my subscribers, all 6 of you.
It'll be Dutch in Denver, and then next week will just be
Dutch
Dutch,
Dead in Denver.
Dutch is Dead, Hollywood Higgins podcast.
I can't wait to turn it over to him.
We'll start streaming. I'll start playing Galaga.
What? Dude, the little shooter game?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll start twitching the worst. We should start twitching like Pong. Dude, we should do like old, like before we were born games.
So,
Atari. Just
I
Twitch.
was born for Atari.
No, you weren't. You're not that much older than me. Atari was like 88.
I'm orange.
You're turning 50? Half a century? Anyway.
All right, so what we're actually going to do is
Retro game.
I did on earlier podcast say I was done with video games because I just couldn't keep up. It turns out they're fixing some of them that I love. The Witcher is being remastered for next gen.
What about Nintendo World opening up in 2 months?
Shut up, nerd.
Universal's
You ever played The Witcher?
I haven't played video games in a while.
You need to start.
I heard the show is great on Netflix.
You haven't watched the show?
I didn't play the game, so why would I watch the show?
'Cause you don't need to do either.
No.
The Gypsies watch the show and loves it. Never played the game.
I
Never even heard
like
of it.
Henry
I'm not even
Cavill.
sure she knew it was a game. But I tell you what, how long would it take you to get into like FPS shape? Like, have you ever played on a controller?
Oh yeah, my whole life.
Okay,
Halo, Call
so
of
we
Duty.
get you an Xbox. Like, this is why you give us money so we get him an Xbox. Do you think you could get in like actual competitive gaming shape in a month?
I don't know if I have time.
Take time.
It would take effort. But you want to stream it?
Yeah,
It
you and me.
might be funnier if I'm bad.
Yeah. No, it won't, 'cause I'll get mad.
Then it's better. It's even
No,
good.
I don't. No, I don't want you to be bad. I need you to be good.
Well, it depends because even in my best, I was really good at Halo, but I would jump over to Call of Duty and I would eat shit for like an hour, and then after the second,
How are you bad at Call of Duty,
because I would play way more Halo.
guys? If we lose anything, it's because of the dogs. Okay.
Russell, take a hint.
They can't quite see us on camera, but all right,
Get up here.
we're gonna do Hollywood Higgins and I.
I think it
Go
would.
game.
I think it would be kind of funny if we did like a Twitch stream of like retro.
No, we
games.
never would be purple.
No, dude, we could do like Streets of Rage, Metal Slug.
All right, guys. In the new year, look for us playing games. The podcast will continue.
Mario.
It's all been fun. Make sure you follow the socials at Hollywood Higgins anywhere you can find it.
Jesus Christ.
At Dutch in Denver anywhere you can find it. The dogs are starting to come in because our producers have done a horrible job of anything. See, one of them doesn't care anymore. Socials, Dutch in Denver, Hollywood Higgins. Find it, like it, do whatever you have to.
The _ Hollywood _ Higgins.
It doesn't matter. Just Google Hollywood Higgins. The guy's a legend. Thanks for watching tonight. We'll catch you guys next Thursday. Sorry for the delay. Until next time.